I'm an interracial dater. I only date white guys. I feel like if I let people dictate to me what kind of content that I should be creating, I'll no longer want to do YouTube anymore. I have a cup of tea, which means it's about to get real. You know, whenever I start a video with a cup of tea, it means some ish is about to go down. We need to talk and I'm about to rant. So grab yourself a cup of tea and let's get into this video. So let me just gather my thoughts because I don't script my videos. I just talk, I say whatever is on my mind. You guys who have been with me from the beginning already know that this is me. That is my personality. It's bubbly, it's not too loud, but it will definitely tell you everything you need to know about yourself. Okay, that's just how I am. I wanted to talk to you guys about why I started my channel and just talk to you guys about relationships, my relationship in particular, because it's been the center of a lot of attention lately and not necessarily in the most positive of ways. People have a lot to say. Some people want it for themselves, which is great. And some people think that they are actually in it, which is what we need to talk about today. For those of you who are new, welcome by the way. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? You're seeing a side of me today that you probably have not seen. But for my OGs who've been here from day one, you already know what's about to go down. I started my channel because I needed a creative outlet. I needed somewhere I could just be me, just be silly and ridiculous sometimes and goofy, because that's just how I am. I'm a little bit crazy. People who grew up with me would tell you that in a St. Lucian accent, that child Maddie, that was me, the madhead, the crazy one, the one that had no fear, very spontaneous, and would do crazy-ish all the time. Now, obviously we grow up and I'm not that 15-year-old girl anymore, but I'm still creative and I still needed an outlet because it was getting kind of boring just, you know, being really professional all the time and not having somewhere that I could just let my hair down. If you can't really express yourself and show your creativity, show your personality, then it's just gonna make you old and stressed out, get gray hair before your time. To alleviate some of those frustrations, I used to paint and draw and write poetry as well, but that didn't really have any communication with anyone. It didn't have any interaction. And all my friends used to say to me, oh my God, I love the way you dress, I like your makeup, I like how you do your hair. And they'd ask me where I did it, and I'd always tell them I did it myself, and I would do it cheaply because I didn't want to spend money on those things. I wanted to save money. And they're like, yeah, well, you should share this with people, like you should show us how to do it. And that's why I started my YouTube channel. And my channel was predominantly about, you know, fashion and beauty and food. I love going to restaurants. I'm definitely a foodie person, so I wanted to do reviews of my favorite restaurants. Funnily enough, I actually have done loads of restaurant reviews, but they're not on my channel. And I do them for luxury lifestyle, and I've done most of them on my blog. If you guys check out my blog, then you've seen some of the videos on there. And then I shared some of my hauls with you guys, and you love those hauls, you like my reviews, because I'm honest, I just tell it how it is. If I don't like something, I don't like it. And most of the brands that I've worked with, they know that I will be 100% honest and say exactly how I feel about something. And then lo and behold, I met my gorgeous, gorgeous Bubba, Rooney, and I decided that I'm gonna make some videos with him, right? And some people didn't really appreciate that very much. They didn't like the fact that I'm in this relationship and I'm making videos with Rooney. And sometimes I feel like people think seeing a 10-minute video actually means that you've seen that person's life. When I watch a video, I don't assume that I know someone's life just because I've watched 10 minutes of their life. That's 10 minutes that they wanted you to see. And let me just be very clear, okay? I have a career. I love doing YouTube. YouTube is fun for me, but I don't do anything just for views. I do them because I like actually engaging with you guys. And it kind of bothered me that people were like, oh, you're using your relationship for views. I mean, that's really sad. And it made me feel like I don't even want to make YouTube videos anymore, because yes, I do make content for you guys, but I also make content because I like it. I don't want to be censored in the type of content that I would create. Let me just put this cup down. I feel like if I let people dictate to me what kind of content that I should be creating, I'll no longer want to do YouTube anymore. Honestly, it was an option for me because it wasn't fun anymore. And if it stops being fun, then is it really worth it? My channel is about life experiences. So it is lifestyle content with a little bit of beauty and a little bit of goofy and everything in between. If you feel like we're sisters and we're hanging out and you're having fun and I make you laugh, then that is all in the process of having the channel, and it's great. It's awesome. When it doesn't become awesome is when people try to tell me what I should be doing and how I should be in my relationship. Now let's come to that. When did I become the international spokesperson for interracial relationships, please? Can someone explain when did that happen? Because to me, I'm just a woman who met a guy, we got together, we fell in love, and now we're together. And now for some reason, in my DMs, I get over 100 messages a day asking me how I got Rooney, how did I get this beautiful white boy, what can they do to get their own white boy? Like, what? I had someone message me saying, I'm an interracial dater. What the f is that? Really? So you're saying to me that you'll only date someone who is outside of your race? Do you, like, what? And then come to find out that there's a whole YouTube interracial trend that now I somehow fit into, which I didn't ask to fit into, but those are the new subscribers that I have got. Hi out there, hello, I'm just here to tell you I'm a normal person. I'm not doing this whole, we're doing interracial cooking today, and we're interracial showering, and whatever the hell that is. No. Just stop, okay? I don't predominantly date one race. That's just not me. My thing is personality, and of course being attracted to the person, and contrast in skin complexion, right? I don't know what it is, I just like that. But it doesn't mean that it had to be white. Could have been a nice light skinned brother like Shamar Moore. He is just, it could have been a nice dark-skinned chocolate brother. What's that guy from Girls Trip? Kofi something or the other. He is fine. But do you really think if Rooney, for example, was my complexion and he treated me the way he does right now, that I wouldn't date him just because he's brown? Are you joking? This is the problem with the mentality of people today, right? It's like people want the latest trend, you know? The latest thing that will make them feel somehow more important, instead of seeing what's right in front of them and recognizing, okay, that person might have their flaws, but they have their strengths too, you know? I live in London. We are not as race obsessed as America. I'm sorry to say it, but it's true. Americans, I love you. Your culture is beautiful, but for some reason, you can't seem to get past race. I was watching a YouTube video, right, about pollution and the planet being destroyed by all of the plastic in the ocean. And I went down to the comments, and I know somebody's gonna be like, you should never read the comments. Don't read the comments. Well, I have to, because I'm a YouTuber and I read the comments of my own comments, so why would I not read comments? Anyway, I went down into the comments, and sure enough, there was somebody talking about Trump, how it's Trump's fault, and then someone started talking about Obama. And then from that, it went into black and white race, stereotypical stuff that people say in the comments about the black race and the white race. And then that's what's coming to my channel. Like literally anything, we make it about race. Why? Come on, it's so boring. Oh, is that what we're doing? Can we not just get past it? Can I not just be a girl who met a guy who really liked her and then he stepped to me and then we got together? Can our videos not be about us exploring each other's culture? Does it have to be about race? You do realize that he is Scandinavian, I am Caribbean. That's two different cultures that live in the UK, which is a different culture. That's three different cultures in one, which is like a melting pot of different. Obviously, we have things that we'd want to explore and, you know, show people, and it's fun. Like when he took me to Denmark and he showed me all the different foods and stuff, and I said that I didn't like them. So what? I didn't like some of them. oh, you're being rude. Like, you're really gonna tell me how I should be in my relationship? You do realize that the reason why he got with me in the first place is because of who I am, how I am, my personality. That's what he likes. I get it. People vicariously live through YouTubers and, you know, their lives and things that they do, and it's fun and it's entertaining. But to actively go and tell them how they should be dressed or how they should cook for them, like, I've had people tell me I shouldn't cook certain foods or speak a certain way because he's gonna leave me. Oh, if you keep doing this, Rooney's gonna leave you. Are you worried he's gonna leave you? Is that what it is? Are you vicariously living through me and feeling like he's going to leave you? Should I be even more worried because he's white? I should be censored and watch what I say because I don't want to be that angry black woman that we stereotypically see. Is that what you think is going to happen? How about we just let people live and, you know, we date people because we like them and, you know, we're interested in their culture and their personality and their intelligence. Rooney could have been any color. It just so happens that he's white. So what? I showed him my hair, not because I'm black and he's white, but because it's a different texture that he's never seen before. It's obviously something that would have happened in any relationship. It just so happened that I decided to film it for you guys. And so many people had a problem with that. Come on. Certain things I would like to see, which is why I filmed them. Like somebody showing their hair for the first time. That's a big deal because it's a cultural thing. Cooking my national dishes for Rooney to see. Teaching Rooney how to wine, right? Because that's my culture. And so, yeah. And when I go to the Faroe Islands, he's going to introduce me to different ways that they salt cod and blubber and all that sort of stuff that I really am keen to try, right? And I'm going to St. Olaf's Festival. Like, those are things that are interesting to me because the cultures are so different and it's such a culture shock. He could have been black and be Scandinavian and I'd still want to know, I'd still want to see, I'd still want to try the different cakes and all sorts of stuff, and I'd still say I didn't like it. I think I do understand why it's such a big deal for Americans, why race is such a thing. People still treat minority races like they are second-class citizens, and people are not as open-minded. I mean, sure, some states are very liberal and open, but unfortunately others aren't. And I get that. I get that's why people are so obsessed with it. But here in the UK, especially in London, it's not really a thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, in every country, there are people who have their small-minded views, but the general consensus is that it's not a race thing here. If anything, it's a class thing here. And sometimes, unfortunately, certain socio-economic issues do affect minorities more than they affect the indigenous people of the UK. Whereas I feel like in America, it's just a race thing. Like, you're poor because you're black, or you're ghetto because you're black. You know, like as though there are no poor white people or ghetto white people. That's weird. But anyway, that's, I'm tired of this, okay? I don't want to see in my DMs, I only date white guys. So can you help me find one? I don't want to see in my DMs, I'm an interracial dater. Please, just go sit down. I don't want to see any messages about how did you get him? And please, I don't want to see how lucky I am to have him. Just the door. What makes me lucky to have him is not his color or his looks, it's how he treats me, okay? That's what makes me lucky to have him. How we relate to each other. Get that's my little piece of advice for you guys, okay? Don't come at me with the interracial dating thing anymore. Okay, it's just gonna be ignored. When I put up videos with Rooney, I'm putting up because I want to. I'm getting a bit passionate. I'm gonna stop now. I just find it so ridiculous. Anyway, the fact that I even had to make this video just says to me, oh, maybe I should just take a break. But you know what, I'm not gonna do that because I know that there are some of you guys out there who love watching the videos that we make and who want to see it. And so I am going to just continue to do me and be happy and smile. I know most of you guys are here because of my old stuff, my old content, hair, reviews of clothing, websites, online Chinese websites, all that kind of stuff. And I will still be doing those videos, just generally being goofy, but sometimes Rooney will make an appearance on my channel. And if you don't want to watch that kind of content, then muy pani problema, pisa. It's YouTube, you can watch whatever you want to watch. But he will be making appearances from time to time. I do have another channel that I haven't actually used in a long time. I might put that content on that channel actually. You know, just home stuff, home life, vlogs, weight loss, that sort of thing. Stuff with Rooney. Maybe. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make a separate channel for that. But I do know that my old time viewers do want the old stuff. And it's hard when you've got 2 uploads a week, because that's as much as I have time for, and you want to show what you've been up to. So yeah, that has been everything that's been on my mind. I feel like it's all out there now. Raven rants. I think I'm gonna start a series of just rant videos, shit that gets on my nerves or just stuff in general. The next things will be a haul from Shein because it is spring. Spring is here. This necklace and this top is from Shein as well, and they have some good stuff for spring. I also did a Wish haul as well. Wish takes forever. So I'm just waiting for that to come in. I've just got a lot of videos coming up, okay, for summer. And of course, I'm going to St. Lucia. I'm going to St. Lucia for carnival, and Rooney's coming and he has to learn how to whine because we're jumping carnival this year. It's gonna be so much fun. I don't know if I'm gonna record those videos for you guys. I know a few of you definitely want to see him learn to whine, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. It is a bit much. I know it's a long rant, but it was necessary. I feel like I've got a load off my chest now, and we know what we're gonna be doing for the rest of 2018, which is whatever I wanna film. Bye.
Girls, I know it hurts to lose your guy.